Now, oh my goodness, this is going to be fun, okay? Now watch this. The sons of Shem was Elam, Ashir, Arphaxad, Lud, Aram. Okay, the sons of Aram, Uz, Chul, get there. Okay, Arphaxad, and it says was the father of Shelah, and Shelah was the father of Eber. You see that? Now, what does Eber mean? Hebrew. That's what Eber means. It means Hebrew. It means crossing over. So Eber becomes the first one to produce who? Hebrews. Everybody that comes from Eber is going to be Hebrew. Okay? But, well, let's watch what God does. Because, okay, now, it says, and Shelah was the father of Eber. The two sons were born to Eber. How many sons born to Eber?
2.
Okay. One's name was what? Peleg. And because in his time the earth was divided. What is God doing now? And his brother's name was Joktan. Okay? And he was the father, and then he gives you these names of these which become Arabic nations. You understand? So Joktan's sons become the Arabs. Okay? But remember, Eber, Hebrew had 2 sons. Eber had 2 sons. And it said at this time God divided the earth. What did he divide? He didn't divide the earth down the middle. He separated the Hebrews from the rest of the world. He said, this is the line where my people are going to come out of Eber. Because Eber means crossing over. Because what is God going to do? Why is he choosing this name Eber? He's about to prophetically do something. He's about to cross over
the spirit realm to
the spirit realm into the natural world. He's about to cross over the natural world into the spirit realm. You understand? Yeah. So how is he going to do this? By Eber. So he said, these are my people, the ones who will cross over, who will cause the crossover, okay? Out of these people is going to come the crossover from spiritual to natural, from natural to spiritual. It's going to come the crossover. So Hebrew means to cross over, okay? So these are the Ibrit, okay? These are Eber. And it says one's name was Peleg, okay? And at this time God divided. And then it says, and then Joktan was his other brother. He divided them. So the Arabs become the other sons of Shem, okay, and the other sons of Eber. But now, are they included in the Hebrew bloodline? No. Why? Because God says, I'm dividing the land now. I'm separating this line called Hebrew from the rest of the world, and the rest of the world are called Gentile. Well, they're the sons of Eber as well. Why can't they be Hebrew? Because God just told you he's dividing the land. He's separating his people, okay? Now, okay, so now God separates, and he has the bloodline coming through Peleg, okay? Now Peleg, then you have this whole bloodline coming, and then now you're going, okay, so there's a separation. But we see that, Shelah was the father of Eber. Eber was the father of Peleg, and then Peleg became the father, was the brother of Joktan. And okay, so then now you got all these Arab nations. So you're like, okay, God separated. So let's go now to the bloodline of Jesus. Okay, and now you'll see that Jesus was a Hebrew. Okay? Let's go to Luke. I think we're in chapter 4. Because we want to see what bloodline does God follow when he's giving you the bloodline of Yeshua. Okay? So people say Jesus was a black man. Jesus was not a Cush type. Cush came from who? Ham. Right? Yeah. Jesus, he was not even from Japheth. Because Jesus was not European, so that means he wasn't a blonde-eyed, blue-eyed guy, right? Right. So the pictures of Jesus as blonde, blue-eyed are untrue because he can't be originally blonde and blue-eyed because he doesn't come from Japheth. And he can't be chocolate black burnt face because he doesn't come from Ham, okay? But he does come from a region of people that are dark complected, but neither black nor European. Okay? Now, that's good. We're in Luke.
So Jesus wasn't African American.
He wasn't African American. Well, there's no such thing as African American. You're the Cush type or you're not.
He wasn't from B.C. Okay.
Okay, now, let me make sure that this is the bloodline all the way. I want to go. Chapter 3? I think we're in chapter 3. Okay. Plus David was son. Oh yeah, now this is, okay, now watch this. Let's go backwards, okay? Go to chapter 4 and we're gonna go backwards, okay? We're gonna go backwards to Jesus, okay?
We're gonna go forward and go backwards?
Yeah, now watch this, okay? Because it says Adam was the son of God, right? Okay, Seth was the son of Adam, right? Kenan was the son of Enosh, right? Now, it's going backward. Methuselah was the son of Enoch. Noah was the son of Lamech. Afric was the son of Shem. Remember, Shem is the separation? Okay, now watch this. Shelah was the son of Canaan. And look, Peleg was the son of Hebrew. You see that? Who is Peleg? He's the one that God separated. Remember? God. Now, does it say Joktan? Does it give Joktan's bloodline here? It doesn't even include Joktan. Why? Joktan was separated. They became the Arabic Gentiles. Peleg becomes the direct line to Hebrew. I want you guys to understand this. You guys seeing this? Because when you go back to Genesis chapter 10, what does it say? Shem had 2 sons. Okay? Or Eber, the father of the Hebrew nation, had 2 sons, Peleg and Joktan. He said, Joktan, I'm separating the world. You're not part of God's chosen people. So he says, but Peleg is a part. So as we're going to the line of Jesus, we should see Peleg if Jesus is Jewish, right? We shouldn't see Joktan because we know Joktan got separated. So here you have, it said the son of Sherud was the son of Ru, the son of Peleg was the son of Eber, okay? And Eber was the son of Shelah and Canaan, Arphax and Shem and Noah, and then that leads all the way, and it says all the way to Adam, who was the son of God. This going all the way backwards gets you all the way to, let's go to chapter 3, verse 23. It says, now Jesus himself was about 30 years old when he began his ministry. He was the son, so it was thought, of Joseph, the son of Haleb, the son of Matthew, the son of Levi, the son of Melechi, the son of Janine. Okay, and then he's going to give you all, he's going to take you all the way back to Jesus' bloodline, all the way from Adam. Okay? And it ends up where? It ends up at the son of Adam becoming the son of God. So from Jesus all the way to Adam, God drew out a bloodline where the Hebrews would come from. So now you can't add something into the bloodline that was never there. So you understand? Now I can't add Cush in there. I can't add Joktan into that bloodline. Because God is giving you the direct line of Jesus in the book of Genesis. He's giving you the direct line because he's letting you know I separated, and from Pele, Hebrew and Pele, you're going to see the full line of Jesus. Okay? Now, if anybody says they're Hebrew, they have to come through that bloodline. You understand? So, Shem can't say we're original Hebrews. You understand? I mean, Ham or Africans can't say we're original Hebrews. Why? They don't come from the bloodline. Europeans can't say we're the original Hebrews. Why? They don't come from the original bloodline. But the Sabras, meaning the natural born Hebrews that came from Eber, they're the original Hebrews. Okay? So now you got the separation, and they're mixed out and pushed out into different countries, and they begin to mix with the people in the countries that are there. So now the gene starts popping up all over the world in different cultures of people. This is why you have Ashkenazi Jews. Okay? This is why you have Sephardic Jews. This is why you have Ethiopian Jews, all right? Because this gene starts popping up, okay? So now, who has ever heard of a person being 30% pregnant?
Oh.
Anybody been 30% pregnant?
Mm-mm.
What about 70% pregnant?
Mm-mm.
She's 70% pregnant. Either you are or you aren't, right? Is you is or you ain't, right? Thank you. You either are or you're not, okay? This is why they brought back the Ethiopian Jews, okay? This is why the Sephardic Jews were welcomed back. This is why, you know, because...
Didn't Prime Minister Benjamin welcome back as well, too?
Yeah, Prime Minister, Minister Benjamin, huh? Yeah, I think his descendants are Ashkenazi, because his brother fought his brother died in the 67 war, right? So, but they have this bloodline that comes from Peleg, from Shem, okay, from Eber, you understand? That bloodline is what draws the people, okay? So, because Peleg, his bloodline goes to who? Abraham, okay? Abraham blood goes to who? Jacob. Then Jacob covers the bloodline of the 12 tribes, right? So then all of the bloodline is like direct line, okay? Don't try to grab this and put this in there, because this is the original, okay? And so that keeps you away from the foolishness of somebody saying that they're an original Hebrew. They can't be an original Hebrew because they don't come from the direct bloodline, okay? Only way you can be a Hebrew is you have to go test your blood and show that you have a Hebrew bloodline. So African Americans do not have the bloodline of Hebrew, but the Ethiopian Jews have the bloodline of Eber. Where did the Ethiopians get the bloodline? Huh? Where do we see the Ethiopians getting the bloodline from? Who married an Ethiopian?
Oh, yeah.
Who married an Ethiopian?
Moses.
Moses married an Ethiopian, took over the land, and the people mixed with the Ethiopian people, okay? So now you have a mixture between Ethiopians and Hebrew, okay? But now, did all of Africa?
No.
No, okay? But you have some mixture, you understand? So, now, okay, this can't be a message on that. Now, okay, now we go to the book of Hosea. So now let's go to the book of Hosea. Oh, you can actually go to our book. Let's go to